Asha for Ghbase TV so and I'm going to media at the Ajwa Perpi na yina ya wamaimu ye several celebrities or more about Bontin so or more complaining bitterly about a Ghana ace rapper the whole Africa Sarkodie some of a behavior bia or they actually when some of the relationships are just say first no it was okay but then Sisia no bibia at all in Pansari obi of your Becca says Sisia no kasana Sarkodie and a brand na I elevate it because he's been able to achieve great things in the industry. Osimu engende. He's made a name for himself. Ewa Ghana hanum say Accra Eko amano name. Inti obibe feel say it is right. Say or yana dream say on funny home and shenya mambumu anasa on funny home and associated with some persons ewa industry no because he say a brand na akosro into we reaching at say Jay-Z level emu be den kakra. Some people also feel say sisi anenhwe ho na too much uja for figure too much into ading na man for crowd yeah them on your musi mo no onto me and reach it back to them and that's on to me and your more enye project ma bibia enye fefefe ewo man well and then we be share 5 of these celebrities are one kasa no o ma bampontin so ma call TV stations and radio stations are complaining say Sarkodie no he's a difficult man to reach be wo friend wo text no kra na won sa enye den enka first person our list so no eye Sherifa Gunu I don't know munina o Ghana hanum say no nim Sherifa Gunu then I don't know he's one of the very great people ebanjum to ni our Ghana hanum say she's given us a lot of hit songs then oka Sherifa Gunu enya asem ketwa on it Sarkodie so it was some really lovely songs no just recently and I just said ordinance semebetum bonti to say and yes sir on this Sarkodie bibi boni bi esi wo mu ntem nanso no some time ago okwa manone den ekowo ye no ba ye no originally no won dwum bi on this Sarkodie a record ato honom so ndwum no ma real nanso ba ye no say niama I improve technology ne ade akosro ntem or reach out to Sarkodie say oh ankonye dem ombra no mum perfecting ndwum no ye dem on release na Ghana fo nyina ye na ye ntumi enjoy adofonom watch rap what text Sarkodie what free brandy on reach you know what text na according to Sheriff and sometimes it takes up to 3 months and sana Sarkodie I reply in the message out of nature say enya asem kito and we're thinking oh obia say enya say this person is a stranger when na bo brother just more enjoy be the hit songs mama you be and see somebody like this no it shouldn't be so difficult for them to reach you now so no this is the state I Sarkodie and the Sheriff father for no relationship no at here one kai time a Sheriff this answer me better body so I call show video the name here on no nsem a odi tuja
of 2012 hits that you had with Sarkodie is your relationship still stable with him?
I would like us to
skip that.
Yeah, to skip that.
Maybe you could tell us because it was one of the hits.
Yeah, that was hits and everything was nice. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes things do change. You know, things do change.
So are you saying your relationship with Sarkodie has changed?
Not that it's changed. It's not like the way we used to be. So it's okay.
But would you kind of pick up a phone and call him now and then? Like he'll pick up, oh, Sheriff, how have you been? Like, is there a relationship there?
It's there, but for me, maybe that's why I said let's escape it. Let's continue something because I don't want to go into different things. I just want us to talk about this how do you call it, this new something. And
okay, so let me ask you the last thing. Would you like to collaborate with him again, Sarkodie?
This particular song, Sarkodie was the person on it.
Okay, so how come he didn't?
Yeah, the communication was not going through well. Things, you know,
he didn't want to work on it.
Not that he sings on it before. But I wanted to remix it because we recorded almost let's say 6 years to 7 years ago.
Okay.
You know, when I was going to US to have my baby, I came back and we're supposed to continue. But when I came back, you know, things go slow and things. I did not do it until it reached a time I said I'm bringing it back. So I was not getting in touch. You know, maybe when we get in touch today, it will take another 2-3 months before maybe once the person will reply you.
Okay.
So it's that's why I said, oh, let's move on and let's see.
Okay. So.
The second person on my list, Adam. She said, "Also, my friend, I bet them, Adam, go get him." Also, on any day put there just recently, on it, Sarkodie, Drum title, a favor, very, very lovely song. Or release it and share. Now, ya were Honoma and Adam a tweety, or didn't send me but Twitter say, Sarkodie and Angasano or Richino. Bra omu music video for Njum favor no or reach out to Sarkodie Sabranti. This and this and this is the day I ever shoot video in Tianka come through so that we'll shoot the music video or the preparations at honum or the scanner the idea echo shemu for the music video. Or say he made Sarkodie aware say this is the time we'll shoot the music video. Now so Edana so yeah offer Sarkodie reaching out to him. Uja for just one fuck or nimpo one sending a message just one money explanation be I say oh say and they seem and they mean to me ember setting so and be shooting music video until according to Adam Nayede and cry because he lost money. He invested money into the shoots now so Sarkodie didn't show up so he lost quite an amount of money but on no try and said that no Sarkodie he no friend or befa. No matter what, they are still brothers and they go a long way. Or try now, or no, he's known Sarkodie for almost 10 years, more than anybody has known him in this industry. In bad blood, they are ensured any honor. Now, so Sarkodie friend or yet, or befa ne call out of nature say honum so dear,
But they said, yo, Sarkodie, I know you feel bad for not showing up for favor video. Team even lose money for that, but I forgive you, my G. No hard feelings. Call me when you need me. I go day for you. I mean, did you have to tweet this?
Yes, I have to because we're in a new age. We're in a new age where there are platforms to speak. And no matter how somebody looks at it, when I tweet and I mention you, it's you I'm talking to. Whatever anybody else thinks is their opinion. Because they are not in the center of affairs.
Okay.
And I felt that I needed to tweet that for him to understand that, yes, my team lost money for you not showing up. Yes, you didn't. Things, inaction is an action. And so I did for you.
Did you attempt to call him privately to find out why he didn't make it on the set?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Did you, and you still didn't get an explanation? Did you get to speak to him?
No.
He didn't pick up?
No.
So that's why you resorted to Twitter?
No.
Okay.
When I called him about the video, I didn't get hold of him. I went ahead, I shot.
Okay. So wait, let's get it right. You called him ahead of the video shoot. So he was very much aware on which day it was going to be shot?
I called him ahead of the video shoot.
So he had confirmed that he would be there?
Yes.
And then on that day, he didn't show and you called him? Okay, carry on.
So when I called him, he didn't respond. So I went ahead, we did everything, we released the video. And then I tweeted at him that, yo, my G, you didn't show up. But if you need me, hit me up.
But could you not have sent a message directly to him?
No.
Why?
Because I've known him more than any of you have for 10 years. So when I speak from a place of more insight than anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting the insight. That's what I'm asking. And when I say we, I don't mean me.
Yeah,
but
people cannot get the insight because a tweet cannot explain everything, okay? And then you can also not explain an entire journey of working with people and everything. And especially, you don't owe anybody that explanation too, with no disrespect. You don't owe anybody. And aside that too, it's work.
Yeah.
So it's not sentimental.
Okay.
It is profession. So you didn't show up. But I'm like, okay, if you reach out to me, I got you. Because when you reach out to me for Rapaholic, I pulled up. And I kicked it, you know, with no cost to it. So I'm telling you that whatever vibe you're on, because you think, oh, you didn't show up. And we have to bear in mind that not everybody knows how to communicate something that is going on.
Yeah.
So I come through, I'm like, no problem. If you need me, hit me up.
But you knew people would see it, even though you're saying that you mentioned Sarkodie, so it was a message directly to him. But
No,
you put it on a platform that has millions of people, and
Yes.
anybody, because they don't have the insight to your relationship with him, they could have misconstrued, and you still allow that to happen?
No, you see, people will always misconstrue things, and that is something I am not bothered about.
If you leave it vague, then they will misconstrue.
If
Don't
I
you
leave
think
it
so?
vague.
Yes.
So, like I keep saying, when I tweeted at my brother, I tweeted at him for two things. We are working. We're in a space. Okay, we're in a space. My people who love my music, they will ask me why he didn't show up. I can explain to everybody. But I'm saying the most important thing is that know that you didn't show up, but know that it doesn't change our relationship. And if you need me, hit me up. Unless people want to read meanings beyond what they see. And that is what social media is. They want to read meanings beyond what they see.
Yeah.
Telling somebody you have their back, even though they've done something that is not right professionally, there should be no other deeper meaning to it. Whether you say it on a pulpit or you say it to them in the bedroom. It's like saying, I love you to somebody in public. It doesn't change the impact. And so people shouldn't see it any other way.
Was this a PR gimmick? A deliberate attempt to get more people to jump on it? Because then if they see that tweet, they'll see that you've attached the video. They'll want to go and watch the video. Was it a way of promoting?
No, I've never been about jumping on people for PR. Like, it's not to say that I'm full of myself, but I just know that you have your path, and then you just have to chat it. So I've never been about jumping on somebody for PR. It has never been my thing. That's probably the reason you don't even see me do song with a supposed hot person. I do song with people because they are talented.
Okay.
I do song with people because I feel that particular song, they'll bring something to the table. So there's nothing PR to it. And aside that, I am an A-list artist. Okay, I am on the level of Sarkodie as an industry colleague.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do creatively that I cannot do. There's no room he can walk into that I cannot walk into. So I don't need any level of PR.
Did you get a response after this tweet from
No.
him? Still, nothing?
No, that is expected.
When you say that is expected?
That is expected because that is how naturally Michael is. But we'll definitely get to have a conversation about it.
When? That's the thing. Because, I mean, if he's your brother in the industry, you'd expect that he would have reached out, maybe even privately, after you called him as well, to say that even if he's not happy about it, you could have said, oh, bro, but Charlie, you could have sent me a message directly or something.
He would
or,
do
bro,
it.
I'm sorry for not appearing.
He will do it. It's.
So you're not upset about it?
No, not at all. I mean, we are working.
Okay.
You understand? We are working. It's business, and it's.
But this is of sentimental value to you, and I'm talking about your work, so your video.
No, but if it wasn't even for the loss of money, I wouldn't have put in that tweet.
How much money did you lose?
I don't want to mention. Yeah, but you know, when you're pulling people on set, you're paying for Jen, you're paying for camera, you're paying for makeup artists, you're paying for dancers, you're paying for the artist's style and everything. Yeah.
But you still had a fee on, you had yourself. And I mean, was that not enough to cater for whatever monies you may have spent?
It's not about catering for the money. It's about the fact that we lost money.
Were you supposed to pay him for making an appearance in the video?
No,
Okay.
I'm not supposed to pay him. It's the money for the video.
Yet was why the third person on my list Don Elijah. Don Elijah a hip hop artist Ghana hanum so bia enim no so upon home modern pan no some time ago, I think a year ago, and also I didn't some ever told you about Sarkodie and the kind of relationship our more. I said Sarkodie and Sarkodie akuburo niema bi e wono honoma when chiaka besinde ameti ha mi no edi nkomo. I said Sarkodie ntia na saa time no first Sarkodie mfa o message no on fa then time na hammer na Sarkodie you know or taking care of niema so wo from obienu nyina and they had an amount of money with them and kasasika na was so mo return ma ono Don Elijah na nso no ochra anu aye de kobo bese na yes anu na na de edi tua nso first Sarkodie mfa but send the message on ye de or reply to say bibi basa na say hey, obede. Sack. Oh no. Hey, now I want to mention that any comments. No comments. I have nothing to say about it. And also, young quite share a whole backstory.
So that's how it went. I continued calling him out for so many times. I even met him on video locations trying to talk to him, but he pretend as if he's busy for nothing. You understand me? And doing his thing. So. And
what of Sarkodie? Did you ever call him and say, yo, my money, like?
So many times with messages and everything.
And what did he say?
Me, I wasn't really much concerned about the money being with him or whatever, but the angle where he was rejecting my call, cutting me, not picking my call, not replying messages and all that. And then it got to a time, it's like you realize the route or the way to go and pick the thing. But don't say I know I the Bobesiano. And yes, I know any edit.
Moving on, and then the fourth person a woman let's know so and the Kofi Korea and so in dreams near Ghana Hanim so on Sarkodie ina and start here Mbekaya sometime be Tama boys be see so giddy or my mo what Tama boys are then over shake because who cook a crack gang and not just releasing from the back to back Sarkodie Kamu the crime kauna R2B's womb on Wakasa Kofi Korea and so no day what Jinemi giddy into way back na yesi onyonko amene nsha ase no den na du mfimfim ma chese odoni bibia eto mpansan ho na yede ye nti ase no Kofi Korea echo interview at a radio station and odeni nsem ekoto dwa se ono kwa na oba be release ndwom na ebisa ne se na ndwom na oba release no ne boys ye omo fit em ye onu omo nyina omo sha ase no obi aboa no to promote the song and ase bibisa na no chese dabi na omo nyina kra no Sarkodie titru just a relationship or don't send your nyama etofano or dream cry when you're there won't see us here. No, some time ago, no one jump and no person is Sarkodie after or we know we be a fine no quite Sarkodie by Sarkodie or no Kofi Korea so na or ye na dear no sending jum Emma Sarkodie management. So more famous Sarkodie they want to do the song together. It was a beat. I say, or send the way or try ya so but get you through to Sarkodie or text say or friends or friends Sarkodie and find just say hide and seek a pillow a grow bin just say not moody or yeah when to me and which is Sarkodie or try a year later. And on one case down for a back and say actually the Sarkodie and Sarkan beats the papa. But according to him, no, not just a beat, no, shut down and feel it. It wasn't something he wanted to ride on. And to know that just say one day Kofi Korea did a pillow. And any ABC say, I didn't see as a beat in quite on pet crana. One country say, oh, my uncle, since we go way back, beat me at the men pet. And yeah, just in the end, we can say, just a communication idea. Would you for 1 year, dear woman, crack. One part, dear, he won't let you know. Just say nothing, no text, no call, nothing out of one. Just say a honeymoon so Kofi Korea editing sem ebe tuja. You can watch a video native on one person in sem and then in your other tuja. The final person on my list and so made the tuja actually.
For this one now, I did this song with one of my upcoming guy Kelsey, and we called D-Crime for D-Crime to be on the track. But trust me, it was like as if D-Crime doesn't know me. We have to be calling and stuff to the extent that I have to meet up with D-Crime and manager whilst we're eating. I mean, because I feel like no, this is not the way I'm supposed to be treated. We are family. We are brothers, not just like any other person. We are family. There were times throughout I had and Mibo beat. Gazi played a beat for me, which I think said it was okay, which we gave it to Posse G to give it to Sarkodie. Because by then Sarkodie was mostly coming to Posse G in the evening to record. So we were like, okay, or you'll be our friend, I don't know what you say. No, it's a management. So I know there will be any. Into software.
Now what the number, Papa?
Is that mini number?
Sentina on fan. What the number, Papa?
So sometimes when you call, it's like a management home say they will try to arrange. And I think said the beat went to him, but then Omama may respond until after a year before a friend of mine told me say, "When you pass the beat in your beat, or so write it on."
After a year, after giving the beat to Posse G,
following to be up, like calling, oh, Unipa Obama, the man, oh, why busy kakra, stuff like that. Not knowing that particular time that I send the beat and the man, listen to the beat. If you don't like how the beat is, you can at least tell me.
But why did Posse G also fail to tell you at the early stages?
That is the mystery. I don't know.
Because for instance, if Sarkodie told him instantly, Posse, no, I know they feel this beat. He should have told you, so you look for a different beat.
Yeah. So it was from a friend who is very close to Posse G, a close friend. I know. That was like we were talking about. Now how come like they were like Kofi Kunifie, go to Sack's house. But I was like, no, let me give my funny privacy in Famano because there are times I'm in dance Kunifie yet na see a bonko, but I don't know why. Bibini akacheme. So through that, and the guy was like, Charlie, the whole thing is only for I think that was Posse G. But the whole thing
that was what Posse G told you.
No, that is what my friend told me.
Okay, that Posse G had told.
Yes. Say I think them Posse G or Pharisee but the whole thing is that only pass beat, any beat of us already on. So I felt like okay, me no one say about it. So if anything that you could have let me know, we could have tried something else because that area we had a management from Germany that was pushing the whole thing. I had the opportunity to record with K-Swiss like some other artists, which I felt it was good. And also like this particular issue, I don't want to talk about it concerning Yapono.
Ashafuanya finally about my time music kwakwa see Emmanuel Kofiboche I abodam also on there just recently on and share we're complaining bitterly about Sarkodie. Sarkodie, they have a very good relationship. Me and Kasame Kaya their relationship was okay. Among my hit songs, she said Yakubu. It was a banger. And the side, the Jamaica clubs and the pubs not there. It was good. Into be one some chemistry like this there. People I think they say, oh, Ebano say any casual relationship. Oh, my friend, our fampa. About the music aspect, oh, which are from say a Juma way. We have to work on this collaboration class. Our communication, it has to be there. But then according to Sarkodie, according to Kakasiano, Sarkodie yes idea way now. Just also would text now on reply or friend now on fa or say the kind of love he was giving to Sarkodie that wasn't the same love Sarkodie was returning to him. Into I don't know say a young kasa up till today a young kasa because I texted Sarkodie on reply no so Philly said he doesn't have to go through somebody to reach Sarkodie because Obia when you call way back Obia Moshas Abrabwa Sebo Mutie. You don't have to say upcoming rappers study and just say also who management PR persons to reach Sarkodie are fine. But on almost Kwakasiano Kwakase Ampa also who I didn't say also management once I know or reach Sarkodie that brand now cost for then crana. It will come to a point in life I'll be there. We'll be here all these people are who do almost see chain now. We'll be here according to Kwakwa said, that's what he's saying. Definitely, Sarkodie will need them one day. Now, what's your relationship here? Any situation you or do move more? Will he be able to reach them too? Question for the gods. I don't know. Young and Enkote Kwakwa say, and so then some more the tuja. Nayamba.
You don't want to hear his name.
Oh wow. You see, I'm one of the biggest fans of Sark. The thing is. The love that I show Sark don't show that love back. And
will show love to Sark or they don't show love back to you.
So much love. And like I feel say there are some things that there are some people you don't have to go through anybody to get to them. Yeah. And I don't think I should go through somebody to get to Sarkodie.
Do you have to go through Angel Town before you see it?
Sometimes who send in messages, sometimes no response. Sometimes it will take a long time. We are human beings.
And yeah, we're busy.
And I make us say, but at least I beg you say, me fans say send a message. That's why he busy. At least let him know. Say, Conconsam, I busy. I'll get back to you. Even if you can't do that. Get back to him at the later time now. Why okay?
Who send me Sark message and it taking how long as I not responding?
I don't think that we should go on with this Sark thing. Me, I love Sark. I love whatever he does, but
he doesn't love you back.
I feel like he doesn't show the same love back, and that be my pain. I have nothing against him. Me and Sark will go a long way. When nobody will take Sark to studio, I will take Sark to studio. I know him before he became Sark. So the love I have shown him, I deserve that love back. and anybody in the industry, I have put people on.
Is that why CCI any Shatawale why fine after the bottles?
Oh no. Shatta no, me the Shatta see all the hula baloo they go on with me and Shatta it be social media. Whenever Shatta see me, the love in the show be massive. So me I feel say, you know, if the guy they feel me,
so Shatta they show you more love past Sarkodie.
Of course, for now. See, industry there's no love. Let me tell you, the only person I can see...
you get love from Stoneboy.
No, let me tell you, apart from Stoneboy, you know, most of these guys, they laugh at you, but behind it, there is hate. So me, I they relate with Stoneboy more than anybody. But the SAC issue, we have to really get to the point. Say, me, I have done a lot for SAC. I have done more shows. To the level say me we travel go do show for Young Kibi. Me now my money I take book tickets back. I didn't take them penny. I've done shows for him all over. So if you show me that respect back, nothing I want from him. Just wow. Why send him a message? Oh, make I respond. Wow. One time you're me sending the beat also wow. This beat I think say when we do this it will be better. And we did the Yakubu and it was a bang. What did I say? That was love, but I think say when people get to some level, you see their real colors. And Charlie, I am not scared to say my mind. Say, you know, I'm not happy with
you're senior.
I'm not happy with the way
you are king long time.
That is the thing.
You speak your mind.
I show love, you show love back. If you don't show me love, there's no way I will show you love again.
So now you know go show Sack love again.
You know be Sack. If everybody way they refuse to show love, you have to not show him love. What do I say? Yeah, because my mother. I say.
Alright. So bloggers, I'm giving you the.
Oh yeah, the news there you give the bloggers,
yeah,
but
you can't come here.
It's good.
Ashafo ene de 5 ni na ma body to fa me de ato monim sisia no. Sarkodie when they debate conversation I have I want to know you guys. Jay-Z cried and only adamfofo. Jay-Z e wa adamfofo. And then Jeko fair Jay-Z and Jay-Z be ne obefa because they have history. There are people in the industry and you don't have to then cast them aside. So what elevate ya kwasro dem po definitely ebedu baby it go choke. You will need somebody at chesa woni ono ehase enti brand na kwasro what elevate you sisi why popular chesa international level crana. Some people are there you don't have to be casting them away because dako wo bia wo to twene e no e na wo behia sa wo de papa foundation. That's the only thing all these people they are trying to communicate to Sarkodie. Say no matter what is happening right now, no any kind of shunning because that's what it looks like. It looks like he has shunned them. He said no what costs bigger than all of them, so he's casting them aside. But then that's not what is supposed to be happening in the industry. We need that unity. We need that friendship. Friction be prana. There have to be that working colleague relationship. You don't have to throw people away altogether out of them. And then that is it. That is the whole situation. And TN will comment no me share me now dia woman e will asie hono me kind me you are no fefe because na share channel now will share video to your various platforms so na man phone so enya ho akwanya e betie e ho se me sorry so cause share channel.